Blazer friends, this is Alan Wade with the Jackson Blazer. I'm here over at the Church of God today with my friend, Pastor Lee Hampton. Pastor, how you doing?
Doing well.
Pastor's been 4 months now, roughly 4 months, since we last had a chance to share some news with the community and Blazer readers since you retired.
Yeah.
And so we understand that some great things are taking place over here at the Church of God. We heard you on the radio a few days ago.
Okay.
So why don't you just kind of fill us in on strong foundations, strong future? Is that the title?
Yeah, that's the motto.
That's the, okay. Why don't you just fill us in on, bring us up to date on what's going on at the Church of God?
Well, first of all, we're thankful that you stopped by the church. We appreciate the support that the Blazers given, especially Pastor Hampton. I remember where you came by the house and you followed him around for an entire day.
Right.
When he went and got all the bread, and he went to all the bakeries, and he went to different homes, dropping off, and you went with him to the courthouse, where he connected with a lot of the judges to intervene for some of the young people who were involved in the criminal justice system. And we just, you also interviewed him regarding living free from sin.
Right.
So we just really appreciate the love, the respect, and the support that the Blazer News gave Pastor Hampton, and you, Al, personally, what you did for him as well. I really appreciate that. So we're very thankful for how God is blessing the congregation. I think I was just a few months into my tenureship as pastor and the COVID hit.
Right.
You know, the coronavirus hit, international pandemic, and the congregation has really been amazing. You know, just working through that, really stuck together. It wasn't easy. You know, it's challenging. We never had to fully close the doors.
Right.
But for a month there, we did have to go just live with the people away. But besides that month or two, we were pretty much in person the whole time. We socially distanced, had so many feet away, things like that. But things have gone amazingly well. And right now we're launching a new initiative. It's basically a character school. You know, it's a character school in Jackson, focusing on the young people in Jackson. Al, many people don't know this, but we've buried probably more young people in the last 5 years than we probably have in the last 50 years.
That's probably a true statement.
So with that being a burden, we met with the prosecuting attorney and met with some of the members of the congregation, and we just said, what can we do? In Ezekiel, he said, I sought for a man. I sought for someone to make up the hedge. There's a gap with the young people of today regarding their moral foundations, their character, and we're reaping for it. Right. Prisons are being filled up, young people dropping out of school, truancy rate, teenage pregnancy. Many of them are already addicted to drugs before they graduate high school. And we just say, we don't want to sit back and just say the things are going down for this generation.
Right.
We want to do something about it. So we started this initiative, the congregation, and the motto is strong foundation, strong future. We believe if a child is given a strong moral foundation with character, they can build a successful future on it. So Friday nights, 7 to 9 o'clock, we built a strong curriculum, and we're launching it tonight. November 5th is our first night. Registered over 75 students the first night of the launch of the initiative, and they're still registering more and more. So I don't know the numbers right now, but we're excited about the start so far.
So you consider that a success this first day? I'm sure you did not imagine such an overwhelming support on the first day from this community, despite a need.
Right. Well, I tell you, man, you never know. You know, you've worked with me for many years, and when you're launching an initiative, you don't know if it's going to be 2 people show up, regardless of how wonderful it's put together and how many flyers and how many different methods of media you use to reach. You really don't know, so we're very grateful.
Well, I'm so glad to see, you know, we've had these conversations, these disheartening conversations, basically about another one of our youth struck down. A funeral, a family destroyed, a person sent to jail, it ends there until the next one. Then it's another subject of conversation for a few days. If it's personal, then it lasts a little longer. But I'm so glad to see the Church of God being proactive and addressing this need. And I just hope that the reception from the community and the community realizes that, you know, these kids need a chance. And this is how I see the Church of God in this initiative, giving these kids a chance at life. So, you know, you think that philosophy is kind of synonymous with your efforts?
Absolutely, absolutely, because 50, 75 years ago, there were Bibles in schools, there was Sunday school, there was character put into all the children, from school to home devotion to church on Sunday. And a lot of these youth, they've taken the Bible out of school, taking prayer out of school. Many of the homes don't have the family altar anymore, and many of them aren't going to Sunday school. So we see this huge void, and we have to give them a chance at life. They got to have a foundation, a moral foundation. Even yourself, Al, you might have gone through some difficult things in life, but to have that foundation there, that's a game changer. You know, we want to make sure these youth have it.
You must have a platform. You must have a platform whether to stand on or return to. And this is the amazing thing that, you know, just amazing how over the course of 40, 50 years, we didn't see this coming in such great proportion. Today, you mentioned it, when we removed God out of everything from the legal perspective, we didn't understand the consequences. And so we had to reap those consequences. Right. But I'm glad to see that we are satisfied. The Church of God is not satisfied Amen. With that being the final word. Amen. So today was a great day. How can tell the readers and our basic viewers, how can they help? How can they send their children? What can they do? Because you give us the hours that this is going to take place.
Yeah. So those that are out there, we want you to reach out to the church here, and we're in partnership with the whole community. It's called the Jackson Youth Character Development and Leadership Initiative. It's here at the Church of God, and we'll also be utilizing other locations in the community. Every Friday night from 7 to 9, there's a powerful curriculum covering 4 areas: character, leadership, success, and the future. What does every child need to know about character? What's the components of it? What does every child need to know about leadership? And what are the components of that? What does every student needs to know about success? How they can be successful in life. And lastly, how do we prepare every child in Jackson to be ready for their future? So we're very excited. We have rides available. You call us, 517-812-2019 is my number. Brother Brent, if you can get me a flyer with Brother Tim's number on it for the rides, and I believe it's 517-319-392. I think I can get it right here. Brother Tim Ellis, 517-392-7775. Give him a call to register your children or to pick up or just bring them. On a Friday night at 7 o'clock, we got snacks for them, powerful curriculum, skits, plays. There's going to be guest speakers, guest presentations. There's also going to be field trips. We're very excited about this undertaking and this initiative. We're very excited about it. So we look forward to just filling this gap, filling this need in the Jackson community by building character and leadership in every child in our community.
They tell them the ages that they're starting at, because I heard as young as 5 years old.
Yep. So we have from 6 to 18, but the 4 and 5-year-olds do have an initiative as well. So 6 to 18, the curriculum is built for, but the 4 and 5, they'll also be engaged as well. Every Friday night here at the Church of God, we're changing our community one child at a time.
We're urging you to come on out and support not only support the Church of God, but you're saving our community. We're tired of talking about and only commenting on another young person fell down, struck down by a bullet, struck down by some act of violence. You can do something about it. You can start today. You can save your own child's life. You can save your grandchild's life. Come on out today, every Friday night, Church of God. Give your child a chance. Lee Hampton, Pastor, thank you so much. Certainly, you know that the Blazer and Wade family is always behind you in your efforts. And we're just praying that this community, that this saves this community, that we see over the course of a decade, 20 years, we
Amen.
see the lives that will be saved and changed. So God bless you and thank you for your efforts.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wade and the Blazer News.
Thank you.
Thanks, Al.
Yes, sir.